What's up, everybody? It's Earthborn Alien coming at you with more Remnant 2. And today I've got a build for y'all. We're going to sacrifice just a little bit of damage, but we're going to get that oh-so-needed support to help out our allies and control the battlefield by controlling time itself. Always knowing what dangers are present, you'll be equipped with both the tools and the intel to dispatch your enemies before they ever have a chance to respond. And now, because I know time is precious, let's get into the build. First, let's go ahead and start in traits. It should be noted that there's only two traits that are, I would say, necessary, and that's spirit and expertise. Everything else is dealer's choice. However, amplitude and arcane strike go very, very well in this build, in particularly if you think that you might be using Dreamcatcher at all. Moving on over to the classes. Now, I've decided to go with Archon because I really like Reality Rune. I'll be running Reality Rune. I have no interest in the other two skills, Chaos Gate or Havoc Form. The prime perk of which, Tempest, automatically generating 2 mod power per second, and casting a mod increases mod generation for 50% for 6 seconds, helps the entire build flow very well. I've chosen to go with Humter. I like using Hunter's Mark because I like to know what enemies I'm going to be encountering next, especially if it's a place where I might be encountering any kind of ranged enemies that can deal significant amounts of damage, and in Apocalypse mode can even one-shot you very quickly. That might be the deciding factor on what mod I'm going to use on these people. Am I just going to slow them down, or am I going to stop them dead in their tracks so I can deal with them right here and right now? Now moving on into relics and jewelry, I personally really like the Tranquil Heart. And as you can see there, I've got mythic ranged critical damage. That's 20% range crit damage. Flawless range crit chance +4. That's 7% range crit chance. Mythic weak spot, giving me 15% weak spot, all just from my relic. Those are huge. And into jewelry, you'll see we haven't deviated much from our old Hunter Gunslinger builds. We're running Probability Cord, Zania's Malice, Ring of Flawed Beauty, and Faerun's Sigil to help us keep popping these mods as frequently as possible. Now the necklace is a bit of a toss-up. It's going to be dealer's choice again on that. However, I've personally decided to go with the Spirit Wisp amulet. Activating a mod reduces current skill cooldowns by 3% for every 300 mod power spent. And this all helps the build flow very, very smoothly. Now we're getting into weapons, mods, and mutators, and this is the heart of the build. In fact, I would even say that this is the entire build. The mods are the entire build. Song of a Fear is the build, and I've decided to put it on the Royal Hunting Bow, dealing a base damage 240. Song of a Fear fires a shot infused with the binding power of the Song of a Fear, staggers most ground enemies within 15 meters, and deals 450 damage to flying enemies within the same range. The song continues for 15 seconds, affecting targets within 22.5 meters with slow and a 15% decrease to damage dealt. Mod requirement 1000, meaning every time you pop this mod, you're getting 9% back off of your skills cooldown. As for our melee, we're going with Dreamcatcher, of course, and with its implicit mod Dreamwave. After dealing 750 damage, charged attacks release a dream wave flowing outwards of 20 meters. This dream wave applies slow to all enemies for 10 seconds and grants a stack of Revere. For Each enemy affected, each stack grants 2% to all damage and 2% movement speed. Last 15 seconds. Now I've chosen to go with overdrive on here, but again, that's going to be dealer's choice. And lastly, I've decided to take up Bolt Driver as my secondary firearm, utilizing the time lapse mod. Creates a 6-meter blast which freezes all standard enemies for 7 seconds, dealing damage to a frozen enemy. Immediately breaks the time lapse effect, applying slow for the remaining duration. Mod power again 1000, so that's another 9% back. I've chosen to go with momentum on this, but again, that's totally up to you. As are the guns, even the jewelry, heck, even the archetypes are interchangeable. The build is essentially just these two mods and Dreamcatcher. This is just the build that I came up with to try to maximize my use of these mods and without sacrificing too much damage. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is what I came up with. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Have you seen anything similar, or do you think you might give this a try? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more, guys. And yeah, take it easy.